Hi everyone, a quick video today about trust, and I just want you to get a pen and a paper if you can and just do a little bit of an experiment with me. So piece of paper, pen, and I want you to write trust in as big bold writing as you can on that piece of paper. So you should have something like that. Now the thing about trust is that quite often we think of it as quite a fragile thing. And when that trust has been tested, when it's been overstretched or overbent and maybe broken quite severely, it gets damaged. And being so slight and thin and malleable, it's quite easy to crush. And the thing with trust afterwards is that when you undo that, and the best you can, you try and straighten that back out and trust again. It doesn't matter how much you press this down, trying to iron it out, whatever it might be. It might look more or less the same as it did before, but you can see it's never quite as good as it used to be. It's certainly not as strong. It's not as smooth. It's not how it once was. Now, what we do there is we spend our lives, therefore, thinking about trust in a workplace especially as being something that's fragile that we need to try and not break. Forget that. Forget it completely. What we should be doing is looking to build trust, looking to ways to actually strengthen it and make it more resilient. Because there will be times when mistakes are made. And when that mistake's made, if your trust levels are still paper thin, it will break. Imagine strengthening it. Imagine making it more resilient, like this piece of foam. And if I do exactly the same thing and write trust on top of this piece of foam, like that, you can see by doing the same experiment, it can get all this impact onto it, scrunched up into a small ball like the paper. But as you would expect, it pops straight back up into its original shape. It's more resilient to that pressure being exerted on it. It's more resilient to being able to be bent and stretched and poked and thrown. Yeah? And that's because you've spent the time to build it up. You've spent the time to give trust. So in answer to that age-old question, do you give trust outright or does it have to be earned? Well, for me, you have to give trust. Like a muscle, it then needs to be built up over time. And it will be earned over that same time. But give it and work at strengthening it. And then when it's needed, it won't be so easily broken. Have a great day.